Kia ora whānau. Welcome to another episode of Will and Tom's Excellent Adventure. I'm your co-host, Willie, coming all the way from Bluff, and my other co-host, Tommy, who comes all the way from Turangi. We had a few interesting subjects last week, and a lot of laughs with those guys we had on. Funny as fellas. But Tommy wants to talk a bit about something that's been on his mind. Over to you, Tommy.
Thanks, Willie. Oh, well, yeah, it was something that I've forgotten to mention. I forgot to mention to everybody that about things I really like to do, and one of the most important things I really like to do is cook. And everybody,
cook, brother.
Yeah, and everybody that knows me knows I can cook. So that's a good subject to get on. And yeah, maybe further on down the track, put a few recipes up or something. Yeah, and get a few recipes of other people would be good. But yeah, I'd like to show people some of my cooking skills. Yeah, can cook a good boil up, and I can do a good restaurant type feed as well. But yeah, I think I got most of my skills off my grandmother, and you'd know that, Willie, because you lived with her. So
Yeah,
yep. She was the cooking queen, man. She could, she could even make water taste good. She had a cordial in it, but it was just the way she put it in there. Woohoo! But Willie, the one thing that really made me want to start cooking was an ex-girlfriend of mine, Willie.
Hey.
Yeah, she couldn't cook. She just could not cook. Couldn't cook to save her life. She actually saved a lot of lives when she didn't cook.
I know. I hear you, but I hear you.
Oh, she was terrible, Willie. I had to take the batteries out of the smoke detector in the kitchen because every time she walked in there, it went off. It didn't matter what she was going in there for. She go in there for a drink of water, it would go off. It was anticipating the smoke. It was terrible. Yeah. We prayed after we ate. She was real big. I remember one night I was in the lounge watching TV and I could hear all this commotion going on in the kitchen. Could hear all this swearing going on, so I ran in there, and there's her trying to drag the pan out of the cupboard. The pan refused to come out. But oh man, lucky I went in there, got in there just in time, Willie. The salad bowl was getting ready to jump off the bench, do the suplex on her, and put her in a sleeper hold.
Hey.
Oh man, I'm not going to tell you what the cucumber was getting ready to do. That was a pretty big cucumber. Oh man, she did, but mind you, she came right. She started coming right. We actually started saving a lot of money. Well, less trips to the hospital. And then one night there, I was in the lounge watching TV, and she comes in and she goes, "Can you take the rubbish out?" I went, "You take it out. You cooked it." She never burnt it. So yeah. Oh well, enough about that. I better stop rambling. But there's another subject that Willie wants to get onto about. You fellas can see all my cooking. I'll bring that all up later on down the track. I won't tell you who my ex-girlfriend is, though. Some poor fella's married to. He's probably a fireman or a doctor. But anyway, Willie, there's an iGo site on this business of ours. Want to explain a little bit about it for us, Willie?
Yeah, good as. I just wanted a quick gap about the service that is accessible in New Zealand. Our travel and accommodation website, iGo, that we gift to people, which are free for life to use, or just to compare. We normally book the wide range of options, such as hotels, car rentals, cruises, week and homestays, tours, and activities. Some activities included a wine club, restaurant savings, theme parks, emergency travel services, And last but not least, golf. Hey, also, this is not accessible to the general public. Why wouldn't you want to have a go at these sites? Yeah, well, how it is with COVID and that, with us not traveling, yeah, it is a bit hard when you think about a travel site, but most people don't book, spur of the moment sort of thing. You plan your hotel, so why not just have a look through, see if it's for you, see what's there, I truly believe that when travel comes right, when this COVID or the vaccine does its job and the borders are reopened, it's going to go nuts. Take a look at the fast foods, KFC, McDonald's, that was closed during lockdown. See what happened when it opened. Man, there was lines for days.
Yeah,
hey,
that line.
So, yeah, bro. I was at, when that first opened that day, we were in town doing the shopping and we went there and we couldn't get in. We got to town too early. So we got home and pretty much an hour later was open and there was cars for blocks and blocks and blocks, and people say fast food, but you don't realize it until you miss it, So, but like I said, Bano, hey, if you want one of these sites, hit me or Tommy up and start to plan your dream vacation.
And it's
Back
free.
to you, Tommy.
It's free.
And it's free. It's free, like I said.
Yeah.
Yep.
There's no hidden agendas. There's nothing. You just get the site for free. You use it, and there's a lot more verticals coming onto it. But that can be talked about later. Got plenty of programs coming up. But yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
We try and focus on one thing at a time. Every we'll just give you little tidbits, but we'll try and explain it to the best of our ability, so that you're not. You got 10 products in your face and you just get bamboozled and go, what are these fellas on about? Hey.
They're probably saying that anyway. Oh, what are these fellas on about?
Mm-hmm.
But it's all good. It's all good. Anyway, yeah. So just thought we'd let you guys know about that and yeah, just have a quick short talk about that and about my cooking skills.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, one day I'll get a live one. I actually want to go on to go and do a live or something and throw it up.
Maybe. Hey, same as yes. I'll just touch on something again too, Tommy. Like you're talking about your cooking, we had a terrible winter, man. It was cold, it was wet, it was windy, and I reckon we're going to have a beauty summer. So I'm going to get out in the water, chuck the GoPro on, and be doing a lot of vids. I've joined a few groups on Facebook, Sparrow and fishing ones, and man, it's just awesome. You're just itching to get in,
Yeah.
These fellas diving for crays and paua and kina and scallops and spearing a few green. Yeah, man, it just makes you want to go, man, I want to, when the weather comes right, I'm going to get into it,
I'm going to be out on that.
You got to, shit, yeah, even you, man, you got to have the love for it to do it, eh? And like you love your fishing on the lake or anywhere, I'm the same. I love being out the back of Bluff Hill, falling off the boat, getting a few kinners and powers, and then back on, go and do fishing for a couple of hours, have a few laughs, and then back in,
Yeah, that's right.
Home by lunchtime and go to the pub. Very, very successful day. Yeah,
that's the way.
We never drink on the boat. Only water. Well, mostly only water.
Anyway, Willie, throw us a joke. Give us a joke before we sign out of this.
Oh man, I got no jokes. Every time I tell a joke, they're terrible, man. Well, there's these three guys one day. They're having a yak about what the fastest thing in the world is. And the first fella goes, thinking. I think thinking. How many times do you think during the day? Oh, another fella's. Yeah. And the next fella goes, no, I reckon blinking. Blinking? Well, how many times do you blink, You don't even know you're doing it, but you're doing it. And the first fella goes, oh, yeah, you're supposed to. And the third fella goes, No, electricity. You know, you go to the light switch, you turn it on. By the time you turn around, you know, the light goes on and off. And the other two previous, they go, you got something here. And this other guy who was listening in the conversation goes, nah, you're wrong. And they go, well, what do you think the fastest thing in the world is? He goes, diarrhea. Hey, diarrhea. How do you work that out? He goes, the other night, before I could think, blink, or turn the light on, I shit my pants.
Oh, jingers. Someone send us some jokes.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
Hey, there would have been somebody who wanted to invest in us. He would have been pulling all his money out, and as soon as you said the joke, he would have been putting his money back in his pocket. Oh, I think that joke was better.
Hey, I think so too.
Never mind, never mind. Anyway, thanks guys for having a listen to a little bit of a korero. So you fellas have a good night, and we'll catch up with you. We've got another guest, lots of other guests coming on. Actually, we've got a few other guests from around here, around local and outside of Turangi, and so yeah, keep stay tuned, and we'll let you know what's happening later on. And you guys have a good night, okay?